Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this week's video, we're going to be fixing the mistakes we made last week. Alright guys, so we're going to come in here and show you what we screwed up in case you missed it at the end of last week's video. You can see we have a huge gap here, which is just not where we want to be. So thankfully, like I said last week, we ordered an extra set by mistake. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip this one out and replace it and get that gap a lot tighter so we can have a lot better welds, so this thing will look a lot better when it comes down to paint and body work. So that is all welded in. It's a little bit messy. We had a little bit of burn through problems on a couple of them. We're not gonna, it's welded out here and it's welded all the way across on the inside as well, but we're not gonna grind it now. We're gonna wait until a little bit later, try and grind it all together because we wanna get this piece in today and get this whole thing set. So what we need to do for this is we're gonna have to cut this piece off right here, because if I just put it up here where it's supposed to go, it's not gonna sit back because of this piece right here. So first and foremost, before we even cut this, I'm gonna grind this back a little bit so this is nice and flush, so it's a lot easier to weld to, and then come over here and then cut this. Alright guys, so as you can see, the gap is a little bit bigger here. We grinded it away with it in the wrong spot, so when we came back, it's in the right spot now. It's going to take a lot to fill in the gap. We can work that out, it's not a big deal. Over here, you can't really see it because you're on that side, but we have a good gap on this side, which is pretty good. We have all our bolts pretty much lined up except for this one up here, but this was also off. So we're gonna take care of the rest of that off camera, but that's gonna be a wrap for this week's video. Next week when you join us, we're gonna finish this up, make sure it's 100%, and then we're gonna come back in here, put this end cap on, which I have over here somewhere, and we're gonna try and get in the rocker so that this thing finally looks like a side and a complete side of this truck.